Well, hello and welcome once again. J76NY here, and our fight for Truk is going rough. I did manage to get a bunch more troops and supplies in, but the last time I clicked on that, that was at 16,000. Now we're down to 13,300. I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to take this without bombing it into oblivion, which means Task Force Keystone's going to head in. That'll be 7 o'clock at night. All right, so they'll get in. They're just not going to be able to get out without proper air cover. We've got one of our invasion convoys here. The other one is here. Both of them are making their way out. Pompeii is stripped of all its troops, which is why I'm going to be pulling troops off of Kavang and changing my plan a little bit to support that invasion up there. Really didn't want to have to do this, but I don't really think I have a choice. And still, that's probably not going to be enough. So, 10,000 of the troops that were earmarked for the southern portion of the theater are going to be going up to Truk. So we'll get them up there. And I guess it's going to be up to the 22,000 that are now on lay to take these other two bases here before we move into the Dutch East Indies. A little bit disappointed by that, but it is what it is. We can just adapt and move forward. What's the fuel situation like here on Shortland? They're okay for fuel. I am still, let's see. Shortland's all right. All right, so we're going to send one transport up to Rabaul. Kavang, no supplies, engineering, or fuel. What do they have for planes? Yeah, they could use some engineering and fuel too. One of them's going up to there, and then the other one's going to come down here. Solomon supplies heading down. That's the supplies for our next invasion. The problem is getting the transports to be able to move these troops. We could probably pull some of the convoys from up here. We do have convoys moving out and about. That's a Cimarron there. 12,000 on the supplies there. All right, so we're going to keep fighting for Truk. Get our next convoy in, which is right here. Looking at 17... about another 5,000 troops, plus a bombardment. So inward we go, and forward. And meanwhile, the air in the skies continues as we move troops in and out of the Rabaul area here. We are currently firing into thin air as we pass these guys. They're heading in on the Yorktown battle group this time. Hopefully we can get them all down before they do anything silly like drop bombs on our ships. There's that whole group there. That just leaves these two. There's one and the other. So another successful defense. A couple of them did get through not in this attack, but in one of the other attacks. I think you saw it in the last episode where Task Force Keystone in the Pennsylvania got hit pretty bad. But so far we've done fairly good at keeping air cover over our various convoys. The ones that did get through were on unarmed or on laden transports, so I am okay with that. Getting back to the map here, we do have Task Force Empire in their latest form, heading back down. 2 Queen Elizabeth classes, the renowned Tromp, Emerald, Electra, Exeter, Express, Jupiter. I think it's a pretty powerful task force. It's the only task force I've had in the campaign so far that's had 2 battleships in it, plus a battle cruiser. These guys are on their way out, I want to say. Yep, they're on their way out. Base Force 1 is also on their way out. Task Force 45 is on their way in. They have a lot more troops. We're down to 13,000. Still moving Task Force Keystone in. They'll get there in the course of the night and unfortunately bomb them. I can't do anything about it. This is just taking its toll. I should have about 18,000 troops there, but combat losses and such. It's a tough fight. We also have Task Force 41 coming up from the Solomons to assist as well, and I think Kavang's pretty well. We got 4,500 troops left, so it's going. It's not going as good as I would have hoped, but it's going. All right, here we go. Really didn't want to do this, but really didn't want to do that. Task Force Keystone out of ammo. 114 hours till they get back up there. What did that do for us? Nothing. Did nothing for us. Maybe it helped the ground troops a little bit, but it didn't do anything in terms of the base size. So Task Force Keystone, you are going to have to escort Task Force 45. It's going to be an all-day affair. Whoops, they can't launch. What are you doing? Task Force 45. You as well. Oops. Go. Then Pompey can provide a small cap for the Enterprise battle group. So here we go. See what happens. Got Wildcats inbound from 2 different directions. They are looking at these guys here. There might be more than these 3, but for right now we've just got these 3. There's 2 of them down. There's 3 of them down. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Troops watch on admiringly as their saviors in the skies continue patrolling. Alright, now we got zeros coming in on Task Force Keystone here. We got quite a lot of cap. 20, 24. Whoops, they did drop their bombs. That's not good. Luckily, they're small bombs. But I didn't do any type of maneuvering, so those bombs hit, they're going to hit pretty good. And they did. And they started a fire. That's a fire we're going to have to put out. Oh, yeah, there's still 1-0 out here. Amazing what those little bombs could do. Just one bomb started a pretty major fire. Come on, guys, shoot him down. You got this. You don't have this. Someone else has this. He does. We got 2 ships smoking. What happened to you? What? You have a plane crash into you or something? Well, let's just have everybody come to a stop here. Task Force Keystone has yet to see any surface action, and she's pretty beat up. Really not sure what happened to the Wilkes-Barre. But we didn't lose any guns out of it. It's all repairable damage. So this might take a little bit for them to repair all the damage. Not sure why you would be going 3 knots when your lead ship is going to 0 here. They're stopped. Anderson's beat up. The hell is if that was moving here? I guess they all came to a stop. Alright, we already got the fires put out. But now we've got to get our propellers and engineering compartments fixed so we could actually move faster than half speed. Alright. So this Task Force 41 did drop off their troops. I'm gonna send them. I was gonna send them back, but as you can see, it's a tough fight. They're putting up a lot more resistance than what I expected. 23,851 troops and 7,000 supplies. The change I did make is the Solomon Supply Force that was headed to work on this is now going to supply the invasion of Truk. These guys can come back and get some more troops. We do have our next batch of troop supplies and command points. The only other thing was I saw a 2-ship convoy. It said 2 ships, very fast, maybe 2 CAs. I launched planes from Pompeii and the Enterprise and then lost them. So that very well may have been either 2 CAs or 2 destroyers. These guys aren't really serving a purpose just hanging out down here, so they're going to head back. They're heading back. We just dropped off fuel here, so we're heading back up. Task Force Tar Heel. Yeah. Really don't want to bomb this base any more than I already have, but I may not have a choice here. Task Force Empire is moving into the area too. So we may not get our level 5, but I'm going to continue on as per my plans. Alright, there they are. Mariners. In case it is a cruiser group, I'm going to send them with armor piercing. Enterprise is going to launch Dauntlesses. We'll do semi-armor piercing just in case it's something other than cruisers, like merchant ships. Alright, Pompey's ready to launch again. I think we're alright with what we have here. So we're gonna collect our planes and make this strike. First up on the attack are our Dauntlesses. I've got 12 of them going in on each cruiser. They're starting to maneuver now, so they know we're coming. And they're all set. Alright, let's see how we did. Kind of an interesting development here. There they go, they're pushing over. Cruiser number 1's about to take some heat here. I want to miss the hits on the other cruiser. Or the duds and the misses. Holy Christ, are you serious? Wow, good job. These guys moving in yet? There we go, we got some hits. This one's working at a little better here. Lots of hits on the superstructure. Lots of misses too. Alright, that's all of the Dauntlesses. Let's check the damages here. Heavy damage on number 1, moderate and minor on number 2. Mariners, I have... Let's see... What was that damage? Number 2 needs some love. Get these guys formed up into line ahead. Target number 2. Turn them in. Start turning them in. I'm going to split this group up here off into 2 groups of 3. Depending on how our manual bombing run goes here with the Mariners. Turning to the right. Might be better to target this one. Yeah. Could possibly have a better angle. Make sure everyone's bomb bay doors are open. Okay, while they get maneuvering, break these guys off into group 3. Okay. Bring you down. Bring you down. I almost think it'd be better to make our strike on number 1 first, but it's a little late now. Start swinging in. Still turning to the right. Now she's running straight now. All right, ready. Drop. Now she's turning to the right. Let's see if he hits here. Nope. Oh, well, one. Didn't do any damage whatsoever. They're gonna come straight down like this. You... I'm out. Target number 1. Go down. Target number 2. You're already past where I needed you to be. We'll send them out like this. And have them turn back. This group here, you have to do the same. Came in a little close. Have to do the same with these guys. Alright, well, we get into position. Make our run. Actually, might be able to just swing it back around now. I just don't want to... I don't want to shortchange them on their chance to drop. Both the cruisers look like they are running straight now, for the most part. Alright, we'll see how we do. Alright, Enterprise Air Group is under attack. Once again, Cap is in the air. Moving in. We also have our destroyers firing on them. They're torpedo planes. I think that's them out there. Circling down. There's 4 of them. That was pretty good with the 4 zeros that they sent after us. See if we can get them all with this one guy. See if we can get any of them with this one guy. Alright, there's 3 out of the 4. And 4 out of the 4. Alright, well, good deal. Task Force Empire gets their introduction to the war with plenty of air cover. And 2 zeros moving in on the attack. That they really didn't bargain for this when they hopped in their planes. Look at that, that's crazy. Nobody's going after this guy. There's 48 planes going after this one plane right here. Every single one of them are going after this one plane. Maybe at least one of you should go after him. Maybe 2. And he's gonna fly right through all 48 of them. That's interesting. Where'd the other one go? I know he's smoking. Bet you shit your kimono, didn't you? There we go. Alright, there's one. There's the other one out here. No more. Alright, well. Task Force Empire is just gonna motor on. Task Force Empire is... Oh. Let's check this real quick. Ah, damn, we're getting our asses handed to us. I don't even know if this is gonna do any... Whoops. This is gonna do any good. Dropped it down 1 level. It'd be quicker to... I'd be quicker to go to a ball. Do that. Wish I'd thought of that with Task Force Keystone. Oh, that sucks. Of course, we don't have any supplies either, so that may be a contributing factor. Let's see, there's 8 hours, so that would be 11:30. $12. Put them right about there. We're gonna actually bring you down this way and bring the Enterprise over with you so you can go in with your cap. Yorktown Battle Group is... let's have them move off over here for now. What do we have? Base Force 2? Probably not. Of course not. Get in there. Grab those 4,000 troops. Come on down. That did anything? Yep. Can't say for sure. I'll have to deal with this. And what do we have? We have zeros. Eight zeros. and 48 Wildcats. So this shouldn't be much of a challenge here for our pilots. Now it looks like they're turning around to try and leave. It'd be funny if they did something like that. And we'll let them duke it out. Why not? Plus zeros to deal with later. Maybe. There's one there. Alright. We already got one of them down. Oh, there's one of our Wildcats. There's that one. This one's got the attention of most of our pilots. Looks like there's 3 of them left. Now there's 2 of them left. There's 1 of them left, and they're done. All right. So I'm going to endure several dozen air attacks on the way out. That's unfortunate and time-consuming, but I'm not going to make you watch it. So luckily, we have air assets available to deal with this. Pretty clever of them to wait for me to send both of my surface fleets away before sending them. Give the AI credit on that. We're gonna have to deal with this here. We're gonna get some Catalinas up, headed in that direction here. Enterprise is heading in the opposite direction as fast as she can go. Let's go with Dauntlesses. Armor piercing. Get them in. Yorktown. Down a little bit. Dauntless is in, also with armor piercing. You should be able to reach them. Planes from Kavang, too. Put semi-armor piercing on them. Send them up. Maybe an attack in stages, but would it like to at least get the first wave in? Of course, I don't even know what direction these guys are headed. They're chasing my carrier. It's not nice. Make sure Enterprise is moving. Alright, I'm gonna get these guys in. Hopefully we can get all 3 of these groups in on this attack. First thing. And here's what this looks like. 70 planes. We have 70 planes. Some of them are armed with torpedoes, some of them are armed with armor piercing, and some of them are armed with semi-armor piercing. We're pretty close into these guys. So I'm gonna get these guys maneuvering. The torpedo planes are gonna come out and around. I'm gonna try and put a little bit of distance between the Dauntlesses and the group before I send them in on the attack. But we got probably enough planes to deal with these guys. I haven't even looked to see what they are here. take a look. We got destroyers, light cruisers, and a heavy cruiser. So I think we got enough to take care of these guys. I just got to get them into position, and then figure this one out. Alright, so there is just way too much to do this in my normal way. We got planes that spawned right over the target. We got planes not attacking when I told them to. They're just flying around in circles. So I'm gonna let the computer do this entire attack. $68. Alright, so number one is the heavy cruiser. Actually pause him here. Sending all the Dauntlesses in first. Because they're closer to... I bet if I just selected all the Dauntlesses. This is a pain in the ass. That. I'm gonna lose a lot of planes doing it this way, but that's just much to... A lot of misses too. Catalinas are flying off all on their own. Try and select the guys here. Select them all. Alright, well, number one's been hit by a couple bombs. This group isn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. Alright, so these guys moving in. I don't think these guys have dropped yet. Actually gonna send them in on the light cruiser. Way over there. Kitakami. Get our Catalinas. Then head back. Get down on the deck. Have these Avengers here. Open every bomb bay door. Guys, what are they looking like? They got their bombs still. They do. Target. Back. No idea who's attacked and who hasn't. That was a good hit. Let's see, another couple good hits there. Good hits. We've got planes coming in. This thing, these dive bombers should be a little more accurate than what they actually are. Did anyone hit the Kitakami yet? There, we got a couple planes coming in. I don't know why these guys haven't moved in on the attack yet. No. Hits there, and the heavy cruiser is sinking. Every one of them, and open the bomb bay doors. Just form them all up. Now. A lot of them. Your bomb bay doors open. Have them nailed. Like the Kitakami just took a hit. Where he's attacking. No. Were they attacking Kitakami? Yep. Alright. Pretty bad attack. Another flight moving in. We got these Catalinas too. I may just send them. Actually, where are they? I don't know if I want to sacrifice all these Catalinas. Out, come back. They already dropped. They did not. Do what I wanted it to. Break them off. Guys, go 3 at a time here. Have them attack Kitakami. Them attack Kitakami. We got these left here. Three, 41, 42, 44. Form them up. They hit some. Hit this destroyer here. Trying to see on the map if there's anyone else base still have their bombs. I think they already dropped. Yep. We got a lot of Avengers moving in on Kitakami here. This was just too much to do individually or in individual groups, especially considering when I tried to group them into groups of 3, I'd have like Avengers and Dauntlesses somehow in the same group, even though that's not even supposed to be possible. But it was, and they were all kind of flying around in circles. So this is a completely AI-driven attack here. Oh, there's one hit. And a 5. Still got more moving in though, so other groups flying overhead and just dropped. He missed. Yeah, this is why I do it myself. It's just I don't have the patience right now or the time to do that heavy and heavy. So if the Catalinas can come into a position, oops, do that. Come in like this. I'm gonna send did we get any hits on the destroyer? Highly unlikely. If I send any Catalinas in, they're dead, so I don't know if I really want to do that just for a Kitakami. I guess we could send yeah, see, I don't want the entire group. I just want 3. Alright, this group's gonna head out. This group is actually going to target Kitakami and get your speed up. Probably 1 or 2 torpedoes do here. Almost dead in the water, or not. So those destroyers, I'm not even going to worry about it. Let's. Neither one of you have a target. There. Now you do. Hurry up and drop your torpedoes. You get this weird feeling that both of them aren't attacking. Drop? Anyone drop? And we should get at least 2 hits. Those are looking fairly good too, so 2 in the stern, 2 in the bow. All duds. Oh, 2 in the bow, 2 in the stern. There we go. I would say Kitakami is no more, but you never know. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that's 1 heavy cruiser and 1 light cruiser, and it's not actually a Kitakami. I mistakenly saw the lifeboats there and Went torpedoes. There she goes. End result of that attack, 71 aircraft and 21 lost. 2 ships sunk, 5 command points gained. The rest are destroyers, so... we do have mariners still in there with 1,600-pound armor-piercing bombs. There are 9 mariners inbound. The rest of these guys... I'm going to use you to scout. Like this, you got plenty of range. Avengers, have you RTB? Same with the Dauntlesses. And that leaves the Kingfishers. Enterprise is still going to move in the opposite direction because destroyers can mess me up pretty bad. And at the balance of power, 21,000 troops, 2,436 supplies. We do have a supply convoy that is inbound with probably nowhere near enough supplies. Up here, Base Force 2 is going to take on all the troops they can carry. We have 78 command points. 2. We're going to come down here. Down. First one heading up. Invasion 2's heading up. And the fight for Truk continues. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you have any tips or advice, leave those in the comment section below. If you want to follow along, hit the subscribe, and we'll see what kind of progress we can make here going forward. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.